Daughter was born to Peter Chatenois and Tota Teles, named Inga. Peter, my cousin. Welcome to the family, Inga. Turn the speed back up now since we're only dealing with sieges. Fortunately, we're not experiencing any more attrition, which is good. I'm not missing the notices here that King Sylvester is doing some revocations, which worries me. Trying to increase his own power base, no doubt. It's King of Sicily, Count of Reggio, Count of Trapani, Count of Lausitz, and Count of Malta. And originally he was only the Count of Lausitz, so he's revoked quite a few. And he's got claims on Apulia, Girgenti, Calabria, Benevento, Salerno, and Longobardia. Victory in the Siege of Dobsina. Experiencing attrition again. Victory in the Siege of Znojmo. Victory in... What the hell? Where are all these sieges happening? Wien, okay. Princess Maria of the Holy Roman Empire is now of legal age. My daughter Maria is of legal age. Yay! Let's pause it and get her married. She's become a mastermind theologian like her old man. I think, right? Yeah. So her brother is a scholarly theologian. She surpasses even her brother in her skills. I'm very proud of both my children. Middling traits. Very good learning, though. Let's see if we can get a groovy alliance out of this. Despot of Bulgaria, huh? Ain't nobody too impressive, I gotta tell you that. So what are you? You're the Despot of Bulgaria. Okay, that's not nothing. And if I was to declare war on the Byzantine Empire, I wonder if I could leverage that. Use that. If I have the Kingdom of Bulgaria as an ally when I declare war on the Byzantine Empire, I wonder if I could get him to... I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I've never done that before, but I wonder if it's not possible to have him, like, flip sides, you know? That's a pretty big chunk of the Byzantine Empire right there. Okay. But he's only 11, so we'd have to betroth him. Whoa! Joyeuse, the sword of Charlemagne, the famed... what do the Germans call Charlemagne? They don't call him Charlemagne. Karl Magnus or something like that. That's what they call him. But anyway, that's what I would call him because I'm a German. I wouldn't call him Charlemagne. I'd call him Karl, whatever the hell they call him. Yeah, Charlemagne is a hero to both the Germanic and the Frankish, I think, right? The Franks like to claim him as French, and the Germans like to claim him as German. And everybody fights over him. Kind of like Alexander. Alexander is fought between the Macedonians and the Greeks. The famed medieval king of the Franks and first emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, there you go. Right. That's cool, though. Alright, I guess I'll arrange a betrothal. Relative of a Kaiser, Maria and I would gain 24 prestige from marrying into House Cantacuzenios and 0 from marrying a despot. Matrilineal? He says no, of course not. Sultan Alliance, though. The Despot of Bulgaria. Worth waiting a few years. That's fine. Oh, right. Okay, I have a war going on here. I shouldn't unpause it without being able to see what the hell's happening. What are you doing? So are you somebody I have to... Excuse me, are you somebody I have to fight, or are you somebody else? Oh, I don't... There's got to be a way of telling, but I sure don't know it. Siege should go speedily. That one is going speedily. I'm going to watch this army right here. They're not sieging anything, so... Presume they're not somebody I need to worry about. Kaiser, may you live in harmony and contentment. I have decided to accept your suggestion of a betrothal between Princess Maria and Despot Meletios. Okie dokie, thank you, Meletios. Measles is broken out in Ferrara. Disgusting. Oh! This is the barony that I built so long ago. Let's try to improve it a little bit. We have 2,000 gold. Start with the castle town. That'll get a tax income up. Actually, thinking about it, maybe I shouldn't be building this up too much, because I'm going to give that away to somebody. In fact, that'll be the last improvement I make there for now. Let's, in the meantime, spend a little gold on improving our own holdings that we won't be giving away. That's a lot of gold right there. How about just a keep in Epinal? Yeah. Build that for now. Let's also, even though we are in the red, I think, on our income still. No, we're not. We're at 19 positive. Guess because the retinue is actually getting built up quite a bit now, so there's less money to pay. Because everyone's already kind of joined. Let's increase the retinue a little bit then. Maybe just 2 of those. Nice. Okay. We'll leave us with a balance of 1,200 because we're in a war. You never know. We don't want to be out of cash if we need to hire... Oh, goody. Technological advance. Don't want to be out of cash if you need to hire some soldiers. Siege of Eppenstein, Siege of Salzburg, Siege, Eppenstein again. Vienne again. Okay, good. Very good. What was I going to do? Oh, yes, this. Okay. Now I can spend on everything in the economy. This was worth waiting for. Good. So, what did I say I was going to do? I forget. I had an idea in mind. What was it? Castle tax. Castle town. That's the one that I want next, because that increases tax income from the castle. But I need to go a whole nother level to get that one. Maybe I should take this now then. Yeah, because castle town is what increases tax income in your castles. Or I could do construction to keep everything cheap. No. Take that. Castle infrastructure. Okay. So this siege is a new one then. Take a little while. War score's up to 79. Uh-oh. Oh boy. The siege will be done soon. I don't feel too well. Something is wrong with me. I am burning up with fever, my nose is running, and my head feels as if someone is banging something hard against it. I am ill. I lose 1 martial, 10% of fertility, 2 health. Personal combat skills go down by 1. Please kill me, I say. Oh dear. Very young, still 42. At least my son is wed. Betrothed. Oh, wait. She's 17 now, what the hell? Hang on. Damn. It's doing it again where it doesn't automatically... Oh. It did this very early in the LP where it would not automatically contact you when both parties had reached 16 and then change the betrothal into a marriage. It's supposed to do that by default. It was not doing it at the beginning of the game of the LP, and then it was doing it all throughout the middle, and I was like, oh good, I don't have to worry about this anymore, and now suddenly I have to worry about it again because she's 17. And this has not popped up to me as a thing I can do, which sucks because their traits are awesome. Well, let's see. Maybe... No. Fuck. Just thinking maybe there's a more attractive option out there right now than there was when he got betrothed, but I'd have to break the betrothal to be able to see that. I have to break the betrothal to get him married, though, anyway, I think. Cristoforo of Crisson. Ostfriesland. Okay, he's not one of my vassals, but he is one of my vassals' vassals. Oh, damn. She's actually a really good... She'd be good, too. I don't want to break the... And she's a genius. I don't want to break the betrothal. I just want to get her freaking married. Fuck. I was just thinking, look at your son because you're sick. Who knows how long you're going to last. And I was thinking, oh yeah, he should be starting to have kids soon, right? But he can't because he's not married yet. It's been a whole year. When did she turn 16? April 3rd. So it's been over a year that she's been 16. So this ain't happening by itself. Alright. Break the goddamn betrothal. God damn it, that sucks. What? Wait, what? Okay, so it had her as wife. I thought, oh good, no, but that was actually just breaking the betrothal. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, Duchess, Sweden, Pex, Toledo. Yeah, she's not even showing up as one of the most attractive options. Was his previous bride-to-be, so I guess I don't feel too bad about that. Godila might be a good candidate. Mastermind... Midas Touch, rather. decent traits otherwise. Shit, that sucks. I hate having to break off betrothals. I wish it would have happened by default. Just looking to see if there's somebody with like a genius trait just a little bit further down. Someone with a quick trait. Those are actually very good traits. Skills, rather. Except for diplomacy. Well, it's between Yelka and Godila. Quick isn't as desirable a trait as genius, though, so I think I'll go with Godila. And this gets me an ally with the Baron of our shot. Whoa, wow, Baron of our shot. Ooh. Yeah, all the alliances are Barons. It sucks. Duchess. Suppose you could become the Duke of Pex. But her traits are kind of lousy. Apart from diplomacy, she's pretty middling. Alright. Let's just go with Godila? Is that who I said? You actually have more attractive traits, but you're already 37. That's no good. Yeah, Godila. Alright, son, you're going to lose a lot of prestige here, but you are marrying a pretty decent girl. Damn. Stupid betrothal bugs. Siege of Vienne. Godila and Prince Dietrich have gotten married. We can collect a royal aid duty to pay for the ceremonies. I can get 200 gold, or I can say, no, people respect wealth. Being ambitious, I think I would say people respect wealth. Plus I'm greedy. I am greedy. But I'm also gregarious. Socially competent. It's a tough one. I think I might go for the gold, which chafes me because I really want the prestige. But okay, you know what? Here's what I'm going to say. Ambitious makes me think I'd rather have the prestige. So does gregarious. But greedy makes me think I'd rather have the gold. So what I'll do is I'll roll for it because I'm arbitrary. And I'll say 1 to 2, greed takes hold, and I want the gold. 3 to 6, gregarious and ambitious win out, and I take the prestige. So here we go. What is that? A 6. Yay! 300 prestige. Imperial Majesty, may you live in harmony and contentment. I accept your suggestion that Prince Dietrich and Godila get married. Alright, now get to work pumping out some kids, because you know I could be dead any day. You don't have any hits to your gluttonous. Oh, dear. Chased! Oh, God! Damn it! Ah! Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. No, chased. Curses. Unlikely to have extramarital affairs is great, but her fertility is dropped, and she will be less likely to have children. And this guy's supposed to be the Kaiser coming up after me. Shit. Shit. I should have looked at that. Well, I'm lustful. So maybe that cancels that out. It cancels out her decreased fertility, and it also means that I may have an extramarital child, which would be okay because I could always legitimize the bastard too. So, all right, fine. I guess I can live with it. But damn, that I should have looked. Should have looked more carefully. Some of you were probably watching and saw that the chaste trait was there, and you were like, Pem, no, wait, Pem, no, Pem, think about it. And I was like, huh? What? Okay, wait, hold on. Dude, there's too many freaking sieges. These little piddly armies, well, that's not a piddly army. They're all marching around over here sieging trade posts. Pain in the ass. Large merchant caravan from distant lands has arrived at the gates of your stronghold. Their leader, a jovial man of massive girth, pleads with you in a strange accent to grant them shelter from the elements for the night. I am gregarious. I think I'd say yes. Let them in. Alright, unpause it. Prince Archbishop Liudolf inherited something, and now I need a new court chaplain. I will make it Liudolf again. I will have him research cultural tech in Lorraine. Okay, as evening falls, the fat merchant sits by the fire and regales you and the rest of the court with stories of his travels. His appetite seems insatiable, but as you do not wish to prove a poor host, you order your servants to bring in a second serving. Tell us more about this mythical realm of Hindustan. Dawn breaks, and the caravan prepares to move on. The merchant insists on leaving you a gift as thanks for your great hospitality. He shouts a terse command in a foreign language, and a young man comes forward. "This eunuch will serve you well," the merchant says. "His loyalty to you, his new master, shall be beyond reproach." Zula, a diplomat. I don't need a diplomat that badly. Could more so use like a chaplain. But I don't make the decision based on strategy. I make it based on traits. Again, gregarious and a little bit greedy, so I'd probably accept the gift. Yep. I will take it. Zula, thank you for the eunuch, sir. So now in my court, I have someone named Zula. I do. Whoa! Dude, I got an Ethiopian. That sounds terrible. I have an Ethiopian eunuch. Ooh, fertility negative 5,000. That's overkill, isn't it? 5,000? Surely negative 100% would be enough, right? He's diligent. He's temperate. He's humble. He has crap skills, though, and he's an underhanded rogue. Ugh. But he really, really, really likes me. Loyal servant. Loyal servant, eh? I'm going to say that I really like this dude, and I'm going to do something. Honorary title. Yeah. I'm going to make him a noble. I like this Zula guy. Now, Zula? Why don't I make you my court eunuch? Valued court functions can be trusted in the presence of women. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense, I guess. Alright, you are now my court eunuch. Siege of München, Siege of Innsbruck. This war seems like it's like I said, these last few parts are going to take a while. Got off to a hot start. slowed down. I'm winning all these victories because they're just basically sieging and then getting up and walking away. Ugh. Pain in the ass. Okay, I get it. Ooh, whoa, hang on. It's a victory here. I fought a battle. Siege of München, hang on. Children like the Guardian, Siegfried, kinsman. How about Duchess Osterhild of Brabant? Unpause. Oh, good. Victory in the Siege of Bonn. The war score is 100%. Offer peace. He's totally beaten. Whoa! Holy Roman War for Prince Sandor's claim on Hungary has ended. Kaiser Norbert of the Holy Roman Empire won. Let's take a good look, everybody. Woo! Look at that. Hey, why can't I see this? I guess I have to unpause it to be able to see all this, huh? Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So who is this then? Sopron, Count Mealy. He's by himself. Yeah, he's independent. Huh, I can take him, no problem. And then Nitra and Zvolen are Byzantine, as are these three. That, I think, is the single most impressive conquest any one of the Chattenois Kaisers have executed. Let's just take a moment. I know we have to take care of the vassal thing, but let's just take a moment to bask. No, not that. This. So, let's see. Where did we start? We started here with Duke Dietrich II of Upper Lorraine. His son, Dietrich III, became the Duke. And then eventually his son, Duke Dietrich IV, was elected to become the Kaiser. He became the first Chattenois Kaiser, Kaiser Dietrich I. My great-grandfather, Norbert's great-grandfather. And then it got passed to his son, Kaiser Dietrich the Great, who ruled for 50-plus years, I believe. His son's, his son Berengar was supposed to be the Duke, but Dietrich the Great survived due to computer problems. 2 crashes, 2 deaths. He actually returned from the grave both times and outlived his heir Berengar, and as a result, the throne passed to his half-brother Popo, who was selected because he was a genius, ended up being probably the worst domestic issues that a Chattenois member has ever had. He slept with his... I don't know why I'm recapping this now. It's not like this is the end of the LP or anything, but I wanted to go through kind of what we've been through so far so that we have an idea of what kind of an accomplishment this is. So yeah, all the dukes and the Kaisers have conquered territory here. Actually, the dukes didn't really conquer anything. The Kaisers conquered little counties here and there, from the French, from the Aquitanians, from the... I think maybe we got 1 or 2 independent counties up near Denmark, but I don't think they were Danish. Popo conquered some in southern Italy. I think the kingdom of Sicily was his doing. But he slept with his son, Dietrich's wife. Man. Dietrich, in a fit of rage, killed his wife. Popo, in a fit of rage, killed his son. Legitimized his bastard daughter, Engeltraud. Tried to imprison and banish his son, Dietrich. His son, Dietrich, apparently just decided not to obey the banishment and stayed home. So we imprisoned him again and executed him, which made everybody hate Popo. So, in disgrace, and having ruled for some, I don't even know what it was, 25, 30 years, something like that, Popo died And the throne, thinking that it would go to Stefan, ended up actually going to Norbert. But Norbert and his middling traits. But it's ended up being okay. Norbert's middling traits and his son Dietrich's even less impressive traits. But it's ended up being okay because Norbert has pulled off a coup here and conquered the entirety of non-Byzantine Hungary. What are you guys doing up there? Huh. Why don't you stand down? War is over. Must have missed them earlier when I was collecting my army groups. And you guys, why don't you stand down? You guys can march back here to Lorraine and join the rebuilding retinue. That is phenomenal. So let's see. So then our next focus is this guy, Croatia, Byzantine Hungary, and Byzantine Italy. If we can hold Hungary, of course. This may create a crazy balance shift with our factions and our threats and things like that. Duke Abbondio from Middle Francia is 50% of my power. Lower Crown Authority is at 68%, so it's been growing a little bit. But the only member is King Sylvester of Sicily, so he's getting more powerful. I hate it how he owes his entire position to my father, my grandfather, to Popo. Popo's the one who put him on the throne of Sicily. But he hates me. I wish that there was a little bit more of loyalty to the family, not just to the individual. But I guess it also makes sense that once the guy who did you the favor is dead, you don't give a shit about his son or grandson, you know. Likewise with Hungary, we have King Sandor now. He loves me, but he will probably not love my son. What's my son's name? Dietrich. How did I forget my son's name? He will probably not love Dietrich so much when Dietrich is on the throne. We'll have to deal with the revolt in Hungary, probably. Just like I imagine Norbert, in the next few years, will have to deal with the revolt in Sicily. And the toe. Still, awesome. Awesome conquest, and something that should be celebrated. Alright, let's take care of the vassal issue. Ain't no way in hell we're giving Sandor any of our vassals, though.